What is going on, people? Welcome to the start of a new series here on the JMO Plays channel. That is right, the rebranding has been done. I did touch on that a little bit in Saturday's video. Just a word on that as well. The response that I got from that was absolutely incredible. Thank you all so much for the kind words that have been said. But like I said, we are moving on with the channel again. Just going to be doing a few different things. FM is going to be a mainstay though, don't you worry about that. But we are here. We are Crystal Palace. I said in Saturday's video that it was going to be a random team, and that is exactly what I did. I picked random team, I hit the randomised team thing, and Palace is what it spat out, so Palace is what we shall have. I'm thinking probably just call this like the Palace Project or something. A name is yet to be decided. I'm literally recording this after hitting randomise, so this is completely off the cuff. No planning has gone into this. Although you probably would say that about most episodes that I do. But yeah, here we can see Palace of today confirmed the appointment of JMO Plays as the club's new manager. Decided to go with my character, username, whatever you want to call it, rather than just my actual real name. Just thought, why not? May as well use it. But yeah, 2-year deal, £43,500 a week. Lovely jubbly. Replacing Roy Hodgson. Let's learn a little bit about Palace then. So they are predicted to finish 12th this year. So mid-table side. Dougie Freeman, club legend, director of football. I wonder how long he'll last. Ray Lewington, assistant. No, nothing bad against Dougie. I'd never used director of football, so I don't see the point. But he is a club legend, so maybe he'll stick around. Ray Lewington, of course, the assistant manager. So they finished 12th last season, so they want the same again. In terms of history, they've won the championship twice. The Full Members Cup, which I've never even heard of, and the third division in 1921. So it's safe to say Palace don't really have much history. Sorry, Palace fans, if you're watching. I mean, I'm a Reading fan, so I can kind of relate, but okay, well, this is definitely going to be a project then. The project is to fill this trophy cabinet and ultimately, I guess, try and win the Prem. If we have a look, the best 11, Gaeta in goal. They've gone for a 4-5-1, interestingly. Joel Ward, Mamadou Sakho, Gary Cahill and Gyro Riedewald. He used to be really exciting. I feel like he hasn't lived up to the hype. I remember he used to be a proper wonder kid, didn't he, on FM of years gone by. But I don't know, I kind of feel like he's one of those that just didn't quite live up to it. Zaha, of course, the main man, 130 grand a week, is wanted by teams as well. We'll have to look at that in a minute. But yeah, definitely the main player. Milivojevic, Kouyaté, MacArthur and Schlupp, and then Jordan Ayew up top. A lot of players out on loan as well. If we have a look at the vision, so they want to play counter-attacking football. Sorry, Steve, but that doesn't really sit well with me, mainly because I'm rubbish at playing defensive football. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Sign players to sell for a profit, so yeah, they just want to be a selling club. Well, within the wage budget is fine. Mid-table finish, it's fair enough. I think that's definitely achievable. 5th round of the FA Cup, 4th round of the Carabao Cup, grow the club's rep, and then just become a top half team. So Steve Parish is definitely an ambitious man. But yeah, let's move into it then. Yes, I'll meet the press. No, I don't want to arrange an intra-squad friendly. I don't understand that. Like, Personally, I know some people do it, but personally I don't see the benefit of playing your under-23s just because, I don't know. I'd rather just go out and play against proper teams, but that's just me. So yeah, there we go. We have confirmation that I am in the job. We'll accept that current vision. Alright then, who have we got? We have Arsenal away first day of the season. Brilliant. That's going to go well. But I'll do the usual stuff. I'll do the summer business and I will do the friendlies. And then I'll meet you for the first game of the season away at the Emirates. Well, after what felt like a ridiculously long summer, we're finally at the first game of the season. There's a few bits to talk about. It's been, although despite the good results, it's been pretty frustrating. So let's talk about the signings first and foremost. As you can see there, spoiler alert, Benteke is probably going to be heading out on loan because he's my third choice striker. And I don't really need him, he's not that good to be honest. So yeah, just going to let him go out on loan for the season. In terms of outs, this was the only out we had all summer. It was a young player going out on loan. Tyrick Mitchell has gone on loan to Oxford for the season. That was it. So the first summer signing, the only player we've spent money on this summer is Brais Mendes. I'm going to go with Brais. Yeah, budgets were fairly small, so there wasn't much to play with, and we pretty much spent all our budget on this guy. We needed more depth in the attacking midfield role. The only player that's natural there is Max Meyer. So yeah, we've brought in Brais Mendes from Celta Vigo for 16.5 million. 22 years old, 1 cap, 1 goal for Spain. Can play out wide as well, but I think this guy has got some serious potential. Really good stats already. You know, great first touch, decent finishing as well. Passing is good, technique and teamwork, vision all superb. So yeah, I think he's going to be a real asset to this team and offer some good competition for Meyer. Our other summer signing is Tahith Chong, because we were pretty desperate. We didn't need, but I kind of wanted one more winger. I did have a youth player in the first team for most of pre-season. He's got great potential, but just not really up to it yet. Chong is not, he's an improvement, but he's not kind of what we want. But I just thought he would be a better option, so we've got him in on loan for the season. And he's got plenty of potential. If he has a really good season, then who knows what could happen. But yeah, we've got him on loan for the season, paying all of his wages, which wasn't a problem. But yeah, just something a little bit different, just on this right hand side. But he can operate in any of the forward positions, which is really handy. But as you can see from this screen, a screen I don't use too often, to be honest, we have been ravaged by injuries this pre-season. Yeah, Townsend is out for a while. He picked up a big injury, although only out for a few more days, but he's been out most of pre-season. James Tompkins still out. He's got over a month or so left on his. Mendes has got a knock, but it should be okay. Sacco he's all right. I mean, he's come back to fitness. He's not fit enough to start by any means, but he's on the bench for today. He's only just coming back. Scott Dan picked up a bit of a knock, but he is all right now. As well, Kouyaté again just coming back from an injury, but we did lose Garrett Cahill. He got a long-term injury. If we have a look in the U team, he's picked up a long one. Achilles tendon out for 5 months, so we're not going to see him until January. I did try and get a replacement. The deadline has now passed, transfer deadline that is. I did try and pick up a replacement. I was looking at Tino Carrere from PSG. I think that's how you say his name. He was on the transfer list. I tried to get him in on loan, but they weren't interested. So yeah, so we're having to delve deep into the squad, into the youngsters, as you can see. But we'll go through the team on this screen, shall we? So this is the team for the starting line. This is the team for the starting lineup. Brilliant. This is the team for the first game of the season. So Gaeta is going to be in goal. Joel Ward starts at right back. Van Aanholt is going to be at left back. Scott Dan and youngster Jacob Mensah are going to have to play in centre back for this game. So against Arsenal, that's probably going to go well. McCarthy and Kouyaté are going to be in the middle of the park. Milivojevic would be there, but he's also got a knock. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Got a concussion in training, which is always excellent. Chong is going to start on the right hand side because, as we said, Townsend's still got a knock. Meyer is going to start in the number 10 role. I've been flipping between him and Mendes all of pre-season. Mendes has got a bit of a knock, so that kind of heavily influenced my decision. Wilfred Zaha is going to be out on the left, our best player. Only played one friendly though. I think it might have been the African Cup of Nations or something this summer, because him, Kouyaté, and someone else in our squad were out for a while. So yeah, so it might have been Sacco actually. So yeah, I think that's what they were doing. And then Jordan Ayew is going to be up top. Yeah, I don't hold out much confidence. And as I said as well, yeah, the counter-attacking system, didn't really fancy using it. We've gone for the Gegenpress because, it's the best system on FM, I think, this year. So yeah, let's just assign some squad numbers. Yeah, sure, you can have 20 and Chong can have 23. Why not? All good to go. Right, first game of the season away at the Emirates. This is going to be difficult. If you have a look at the Arsenal team, Lacazette leading the line, Aubameyang, Ozil and Pepe. Yeah, fairly standard lineup. Nothing, doesn't look like any new signings on the bench, but yeah, I don't hold out much hope for us. Let's give the fans something to cheer for, and the game is underway. I made sure highlights are on because I'm not making the same mistakes that I did plenty of times in the last series that we did. Change this up to Premier League so we can see what's going on. And the first highlight of the game is Arsenal have possession. Go back to Socrates. He almost gets in there. Ozil out to Pepe. And Chambers has got a lot of room on this right side. Ball in, headed away by Dan, but only to Pepe. And well, Guaita looked like he committed a hell of a lot earlier. But luckily for us, that has gone over the bar. And nervy start, it must be said. Serrera, free kick in. Ainsley Aubameyang hits the bar. Danger not over yet though, ball back in. Pepe is... I thought that might have been offside. Pepe's put the ball in the net and I'm a little frustrated at that. I'm marked to the back post. Have a look at this. So the initial header from Aubameyang hits the bar. Guaita beating all ends up. But then, I mean, it's pretty close between him and Kouyaté. Let's see. So the ball's kicked there. I mean... That is questionable. Yeah. Show some passion, please, lads. That just shows a lack of Kouyaté's game time, really. Right, Arsenal with another highlight. Lacazette is in behind. And, well, he's somehow put it wide. You expect him to score that. Aubameyang was free as well. He'll be absolutely livid that Lacazette didn't square that to him. We get the ball up. Kolasinac does well, and Aubameyang gets there first. It's all Arsenal so far in this game. Kolasinac, we managed to get the block in. Can we get it away? McCarthy, that is... What are you doing? Luckily, they've gone backwards. But Chambers on the right side. Pepe is in behind. That's a save by Guaita. Jesus. I thought going to the Emirates and sort of playing a gegenpress might be a bit bold. I didn't think that we would be under the cosh this much, though. As I think the highlight will come to an end. It does indeed. But yeah, it's been a pretty torrid first half, it has to be said. Corner, Torreira to knock in. Aubameyang and Mark to the far post. And Scott Dan has somehow turned that in. I just assumed... That's made it even worse. I assume Lacazette just managed to get his head on it. And, what are you doing? Oh, that's one of the worst own goals you'll ever see. I want to see that again. Wait. I want to see this. This is... Just look at it. That's a bit quick. What? I mean, it's a great finish. But what is he doing? Christ alive. Right, switch this back. I mean, the game's already over, but... don't say they're going to score straight away. Don't want to... hello, Chong. He's nicked the ball off Kolasinac, plays it in. Jordan Ayew. Are you serious? That's one of the worst finishes you will ever see. And Van Aanholt's got to make the tackle there. Chambers, they come forward again. Arsenal. Zaha doesn't want to track him. And Guaita makes a fantastic save. Right, I'm going to demand more. This is absolutely woeful. Ozil ball in. And we get the header away. Not towards our own goal for once. But yeah, losing 2-0 at half time. Yeah. Not good. Second half begins. Let's see if we can miraculously conjure up a comeback. But I somehow doubt that's going to be likely. Highlight straight from kickoff. Aubameyang is running a long way. Pepe. Xhaka. Room out wide for Arsenal if they want it. That's where they go. Kolasinac into the area. Torreira shot straight at Guaita. Guaita has been the hero so far in this game. Ozil to knock the corner in. Luiz is there, but Mensah gets there. They just, again, it's just torturous, really. We win the ball. Can we spring a counter? No, Jordan Ayew loses it. Good tackle, though, to be fair, from Chambers. Just really not seeing a lot from our team. From the likes of Wilf and, even Chong. It's probably wrong to expect too much of Chong, but then he is really quick. He is an outlet. It's very similar to Wilf. So, yeah, maybe we can see something from him. But Aubameyang gets there and he loads it onto Lacazette, who makes it 3-0. Excellent. I'm a bit concerned that Joel Ward's getting beaten in the air like that. Just a lofted ball. Aubameyang comes together. It's a great finish from Lacazette. Look at that. Scissor kick into the corner. as soon as the quicker this game ends, the better, really. Ozil free kick, bends it in, and Guy. Why did I pick Palace? Guaiters, he's been so good. Oh, he's not even got close to it. That is awful. I've just gone quiet now. I just have no idea what to do. Yeah, Chong has the ball now. Can we get one goal at least? He's done well to beat his man. Gets the ball in, headed away. Van Aanholt on the edge though. He get a ball in. It finds Ayew. Oh, what is that from Zaha? Amazingly, no one came in for Zaha in the summer, which I was quite surprised at. But that's all for us, I guess. You know, better for us. Ayew. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, certainly glad for our sake that he hasn't gone anywhere. Torreira, not again from a set piece. David Luiz has hit the bar. Jesus wept. Right, we're starting to have a couple of chances of our own, to be fair. Dan forced all the way back, though, to Guaita. We brought the captain on. New club captain, Mamadou Sakho. Milivojevic is now vice-captain. Zaha bursts into the area. Oh, tries to beat Leno at his near post, but he's equal to it. Yeah, I made Sakho the captain. I don't know, I just kind of like having a centre-back as captain. And Sakho had the best leadership anyway, so yeah, I thought it kind of made sense. But that looks like it's going to be it. 4-0 to Arsenal. And yeah, we have a lot of work to do. 27 shots they've had. Christ. Well. Yeah. We'll move on, shall we? But that is going to be the end of this first episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, pop a like on there. Subscribe to the channel for more. In terms of the next game, maybe one of these two games. I feel like these two games are definitely winnable. We'll see how Sheffield United goes. Probably be back for the Newcastle game. I just want to show us actually being competitive in a game and getting our season underway. So yeah, maybe we'll go for Newcastle, shall we? But that is, like I said, going to be the end of it. So, drop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. Feels good to be back. But this is going to be a challenge. I'll see you in a piece.